We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineups. The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. And it's Rondo and it's point.
Well, the Celtics moved up 3 spots in last year's draft to select Kelly Olynyk at 13. He had a terrific summer league, only to be slowed down by a high ankle sprain and other injuries early in the season. But after the All-Star break, he really came on.
On defense, Portland. Inside. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Rondo drives in. Green, the pass to Rondo. Here's Bradley. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Bradley's got his first 3 points of the game. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Bradley, no one around him. And again, Boston with the triple.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
They kick it out to Green. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. The drive by Green. Misses from close range.
That was a layup. And you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Well, you know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. I mean, a lot of differences. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that could. He's bright, he's hardworking, he communicates well, he's innovative, showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best. Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball in the open floor.
And Coach Stevens, analytically minded at Butler, had a full-time statistician as one of his assistants.
Yeah, very new school in his approach. You might expect that from such a young guy, still in his 30s. Of course, he also needs to connect with his players. You know, and he's doing well. Despite the losses, the players really enjoyed playing for Stevens, and I think he's going to be an excellent coach.
Boston making a switch here. Pass is checked in. Shot misses. Batum with the ball. Now Green defending. And the dunk by Lopez.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Bradley kicks to Green. Cans it from downtown. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Now here's Green. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Well, kind of an interesting paradox for Jeff Green. He's much better offensively playing at the power forward spot as a spread 4, but defensively he's much better guarding 3s.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Then for the Celtics, Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Thornton comes in for Avery Bradley. And Presley subbed in for Rajon Rondo. 6 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take. And Jeff Green, not a big rebounder, struggles guarding in the low block. What do you think, Clark, is his best position?
You know, it's hard for me to say, Kevin. I think he's probably just a 3/4. I think at the 4 he has a little bit more of a quickness advantage. So I would probably look to playing him at that position.
Poked away. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's Blake. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Robinson is out there with Terrell Wright. Then it's Alan Crabb. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Blake in at the point guard. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. When former college coach Brad Stevens came in to coach the Boston Celtics, some worried that he'd have a tough time winning over headstrong point guard Rajon Rondo. But the two hit it off. Rondo said they become best friends, adding, "We talk every day. We laugh and joke. He has my full support. I'm behind him 100%. Kevin?
Rondo keeping an open mind and making himself accountable to Stevens' vision, Doris. Thanks. Steve, Boston last year was a team looking to rebuild, but their offense was just horrid at times.
Yeah, near the bottom in scoring as well as shooting efficiency. They lost a lot of games because of those offensive struggles.
Bradley dishes to Olynyk. Shoots from 14. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Lopez, no luck. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And before this last season, you know, Boston had never been an explosive offensive team, but the defense had been what carried that team, and it allowed them to still succeed, although they weren't that powerful offensively.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
The Celtics making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
To halt the run, Sullinger. The shot is off. Good D by Lopez.
Well, you only really notice a bad offense when it isn't concealed by a great defense. The Celtics look to address their scoring problems this offseason, so we'll see how those plans play out here this year. It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
It's tipped. Kicks it to Batum.
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 8. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. And the Celtics with possession here. Celtics trail by 3. And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Damian Lillard is the latest in a line of great Oakland point guards. That includes Gary Payton and Jason Kidd. Payton says he plays like the rest of us did, with that little swagger and that complete calm. He doesn't get rattled. That quality comes from Oakland, from getting challenged. High praise from one of the best ever guys.
And for the glove to say you play with confidence and swag, well, he knows all about that. Thanks, Doris. And now, running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Off target at the rim. Outside Matthews. Into Lopez. Here's Aldridge. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
He got a great
Blazers out in front. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Without question, Avery Bradley displaying his skills today.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
On the court for the Celtics. At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. And it's Rondo in the point guard position.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
Tipped away. Batum passes to Lopez. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics trail by 8. Rondo kicks to Sullinger. The drive by Green. And the dunk by Olynyk. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And despite his 6'2" size, it's pretty clear that offensively, Avery Bradley is not a point guard. He's worked hard on developing his ball handling, especially his left hand, but he's certainly at his best when he's playing off the ball.
Lopez with the bucket.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Here's Olynyk. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Clark, how about the firepower for the Blazers? Last season, they vaulted to the #1 offense in the NBA.
Up from 15th the prior season, Kevin, and they were #1 in three-pointers made and free throw percentage. Near the top in assists as well. They moved the ball and they shot it with great precision.
Powell, he's jacked in for Olynyk. Bradley dishes to Rondo. 5 on the clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Sullinger.
And the engine of the Blazers offense, the deadly pick-and-roll combo of Damian Lillard and DeMarcus Aldridge. They're that next great point guard power forward tandem in the vein of maybe Stockton Malone or Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Trailblazers leading by 9. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And the Blazers, with their great outside shooting and passing, really able to space the floor, which allows LaMarcus Aldridge to do excellent work inside. And he's really blossomed into one of the true go-to guys in terms of big men in the paint. That turnaround jumper of his is honey sweet, cotton soft, and impossible to block.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Powell. Pass comes in for Jared Sullinger. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Bradley. And Presley subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Thornton passes to Green. The tray. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers leading by 10. Blake with it. Now Green defending. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Got that one up quick.
Boy, you found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here's Kaman. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hops. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys. Clark, you're right.
Yeah, well, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, I mean, he can put it down.
Blake kicks to right. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Blake's got his 4th assist in this one. On its way from Thornton for 2. Celtics trail by 10. Thomas Robinson is out there with Chris Kaman. Then it's Darrell Wright. Then it's Alan Crabb. And it's Blake in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, after Jeff Green had that strong performance in the 2013 playoffs, he was handed the keys in Boston, but while his minutes went up, his efficiency went down. Maybe he's not suited for that lead role.
And Jeff Green, you know, in the 3rd season of a big 4-year contract from the Celtics, they've certainly been big believers in his potential, and I think he's going to pay dividends on that belief.
Outside for Rondo. Back to Bradley. From the wing. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's a 2 from Matthews. He goes up again.